everyone, welcome to Vedantu J English. I'm Diksha Kaushal, your chemistry master teacher. So everybody do let me know in the chat box, am I clearly visible and audible to all of you? And I know from tomorrow AEEE exam is starting. Some of you might have your exam on 24th, right? And some of you in the upcoming dates, right? This video is equally important for all the students out there, right? Because in Amrita University, firstly, this is especially for those students who were not able to have good score in JEE, right? Now, these exams like VIT-EEE, SRM, then AEEE, Amrita University exam that I'm talking about, then UGEE, all these, BITSAT, all these exams are your option, another option, right? And Amrita University out of them, right, is one of the best here. Reason being, here you have 100% placement assistance, right? 92% students are placed here, which is a very huge number. 92% is a very huge number. Then we say 75% you have for top rankers, it is done. Then fee means scholarships are given to. Then 9 lakh per annum, that is the average package. And if you see, highest package here is 80 lakh, right? So right now, if you have percentile in JEE, 60 percentile, 70 percentile, this is the exam that you should take seriously, right? Now tell me everyone, how many of you have actually prepared for AEEE and how many of you are not prepared? Tell me honestly here. See, I know students, usually what happens, we take JEE means as one of the serious exam, which is definitely is, right? Then apart from JEE means, all the other exams, right, we just give the exam. We don't even see what is the pattern, what should be the strategy, right? So tell me honestly here, right, how many of you have not studied for AEEE exam? Like, you studied a little bit, you don't know about like anything about AEEE exam, you have just filled this exam, someone told you, that's it. Then someone told that AEEE is very easy. And that's why you are like, okay. Now, not at all prepared, not prepared, preparing ma'am, 75% prepared ma'am. Ma'am, I am JEE Advanced ready also. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Akshit, I'll talk to all the JEE Advanced aspirants later on, right? Yes. Me. So I can see there are so many students out there who have like no idea, right? Some of you are preparing, some of you are not prepared. Now, if you have your exam on tomorrow, right, you don't have time, right, for revision or anything, right? What you can do right now. Now, this is very important, okay? This is very important. The trick is to understand how JEE means and AEEE are different. That we will understand here. See, if you talk about, firstly we need to understand what is the time here and how many questions you have. So you have 100 questions here, right? And the time is 150 minutes. Now listen to this very carefully. 100 question, 150 minutes, right? That means time, you don't even have 1 minute to solve one question. Now, if you're like, ma'am, I will solve all the questions of AEEE here because, ma'am, they say AEEE exam is very easy. So, ma'am, I'll solve all the questions, ma'am. I am JEE Mains aspirant, ma'am. I can easily crack this. Don't have this kind of overconfidence, right? You need to be very smart here. And if you're attending this session, you're already sorted, right? See, 100 question in 150 minutes is not possible, and the reality is it's not like it's so simple that you will do all the questions will be of easy category. There will be questions, definitely not of the level of JEE Mains, but yes, they will be time consuming, they will be lengthy, right? Now, obviously you need to select that which question to do, which question to skip, that all remains the same. But how many questions you can expect to do from maths, chemistry, physics, English and aptitude, right? Let's be honest here. See, if I say how many questions they ask you, From maths, they ask you 40 questions. From physics, 25 questions. From chemistry, 20 questions. English, 5 questions, and aptitude, 10 questions, right? These are the 5 questions that, 5 categories that they ask you here. Now, next thing is, ma'am, out of these 40, if you do all the question, you will get 120, 75 marks, 60 marks, 15 marks, 30 marks, and 300 marks is the total here. But ma'am, what is the safe score, ma'am? It's not possible. See, it's not practical only. If you're able to attempt 100 questions in 150 minutes, what you're doing here? You should go for JEE Advance, isn't it? Yeah, that speed JEE Advance aspirants have, right? So, that is the reason. Now, this thing will help you, right? 100 questions we can't do. That means 300 marks we can't get. So the safe score to get admission in Amrita University is 194 that you should target. 194 is the score that you should target here, right, in 2026, right? Now, 124 I can say 124 I am saying 194 to 200 you can say. 200 score you should target here. Now, if I say 200 score or 194 score, that means how many questions should I attempt from each section based on the difficulty level? Let's talk about that. Now, from maths, definitely the questions are lengthy here. There are no direct questions here, right? That is why from maths, right, the time you should spend is, wait a minute, number of questions are these now? Yeah. So the time you should spend is 50 minutes here, right? And here, if you're able to score 80 marks here, great. Now, 80 marks corresponds to how many questions here? Wait a minute. That means in maths, you have to target 20 questions, okay? 20 questions. So, I am saying in maths, out of 40 questions, if you're able to do only 20 questions, that will work. You don't need to do anything. 20 questions in maths you can do. In 50 minutes, we are expected to do 20 questions here, right? In 40 minutes, we are expected to do how many questions here? Tell me. Around 50 safe, wait a minute, 50, how can 50, wait a minute, 50, 4 is there, around 12, yeah. If we're able to attempt, let's say, I'm considering the negative marking also here. Let's say if here or there you have negative marking. So I'll just make here that from here, if you're able to do, let's say, 22 questions, I'm considering 1 or 2 negative marking here, okay? So let's say your 2 questions went wrong, then also you will be able to like do that, right? 20, 22, 24 questions if you're able to do that. Ideally 20 questions. Here ideally correct questions should be 13 or 12, 30 correct questions you should do, right? Here you can see ideally 11 in chemistry out of 20. If you're able to do 11 correct questions, and I really expect that you can definitely out of these 20 questions, you can do 15 questions here. Easily you can score for 15 questions here because inorganic and organic chemistry is quite direct here. So you can easily do 15 questions in chemistry. In physics, if you're able to target 12 marks, perfect. 12 questions, perfect. Out of 25, I am doing the half of it. 40 also I am doing the half of it. This is you are able to score like 20 here. If you are able to do 20 questions, here you are able to do 12 questions. Here I am just slightly increasing because chemistry is quite easy. And if you feel, ma'am, chemistry is not easy for me, then you can increase your question solving. Like for example, you are good in physics, right? Your physics is very good. Then you can switch it a little bit. You can say that, ma'am, here I will do, ma'am, out of 25, ma'am, I will do 15 questions, ma'am, here I will do 10 questions. That also you can do, right? But the ideal situation, usually students find chemistry easy, and chemistry is also not time consuming. Inorganic is not time consuming. Organic is also not asked to a high level that will be time consuming. Even physical chemistry calculation will be easy. Physics also will not be that lengthy here, right? But still, this is a safe score. Now, if you talk about English, out of 5, now out of these 5, if you see, wait a minute, this is Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, I have done wrong calculation here. I'm just dividing it with 4. Ra 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 ra. I'm just dividing it with 4. I was thinking that what calculation I have done something wrong here. My bad. My bad. I'll just correct it. Okay. 80 questions. If 80 score we want to have, then we need to do 25, 26 questions here. You can say 27 questions here out of 40. Okay. Target is because 3 questions are there now. Here 50, if you see, 50 divided by 3 is what? Wait a minute. Yes, 50. Then this is like around, out of physics, out of 25, you should do 17 questions here, right? That is the ideal score that you should do. Now, if you talk about in chemistry, 41, if I say, here you should target for 14 like questions here. 14 questions you should target here. And in English, 11, to score 11, I am considering the negative marking here. You should go for, out of these 5 questions should be correct here, in fact, right? So this you can actually target here. Chalo, I'll just make it 4, right? If you're able to make it 4 also correct, then also it will work, right? If you're able to do 4 questions as correct, then also it can work, right? Then if I talk about aptitude, right? 12 you want to score here, right? To score 12 here, you need to again do 4 questions easily. You can do 4 correct here. Aptitude is also not difficult here, right? So these are the questions, number of questions that you should target. Now it's not like ma'am has told, I don't know anything about aptitude. Ma'am has told 4 should be correct in aptitude. I'll score 4 only. I'm just giving you a random number here, right, based on the research, that 194 is the total score here. Now, in every section, you will find easy questions. In English, you will find easy questions. In aptitude, you will find easy. In physics, chemistry, math, you will find easy questions here. For example, chemistry came out to be difficult, then you can decrease the number by, let's say, 10, and here you can increase the number by 20, and let's say here 30, right? For example, maths come out to be very difficult, then we can decrease the number here by 20, here we can do 20, here we can do, let's say, 17 questions here, right? So that way you can switch here. But this particular part, 4 questions is mandatory, and here also 4, I think you will be able to do it very easily. It's a logical questions there, right? Then if I talk about the time, in maths it should be 50 minutes. In physics, it should be 40 minutes, right? That means 2 minutes we are giving to per question. Here also we are giving like approximately 2 minutes to per questions, right? Now 30 again, 2 minutes per question. For 5 minutes, we are giving you 4 questions here. They have given 5 and you can do 4 questions easily here. You can also do 5 questions here correctly. That is also possible. Definitely your score will increase only here, right? Then for aptitude, we are giving you 10 minutes here, right? But 4 questions you have to solve, right? So identify the easy ones out. Now, once you have done all of that, then time left is 15 minutes. Out of this 150 minutes, just 15 minutes are left. Now that 15 minutes, you will recheck everything, right? Have you done it correctly? Is there any question that you have skipped in these parts that you can do? But there should be no negative marking here, right? That will increase your marks here. Till now, we are just at safe score 194. If in these 15 minutes, you can add on to your, let's say if you're able to do, let's say in 15 minutes, 2 questions also you're able to do. Then also your marks will increase here, right? Let's say 3 questions you're able to do. Then also your marks will increase here, right? So in 15 minutes, and because 15 minutes you are left with tough questions now. So that's why I'm just giving you like maybe in 15 minutes you will be able to, maybe just 1 question you will be able to do. You are still at your safe score, right? Okay. So that should be your strategy here. And if I talk about those students who have their exam tomorrow, right now stop revising anything. Just focus on the paper strategy, right? And try to gain these many marks. Only then you can get admission in AEEE. Otherwise, it will be difficult. And the paper is not at all difficult. right? There are some chapters which are not there in JEE, they are there in AEEE. There are chapters, I have already made video on that. I'll also just show you that. Okay, wait a minute, I'll just show you that. Wait a minute. Okay, so if you go to this section here, I think it will be also in the live also. Achha, what I'll do, I'll just share those sessions with you. Okay, if I see, I'll just put it. Oh, why ad is always there, huh? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Just give me a second. Let me just see. Uh, okay, it's not put in the description box. I told the team to put it there, but no worries, right? I'll ask the team again to put it in the description box here, right? So now see one thing. Wait a minute, just give me a second. Okay, I'll just see your chats. Wait a minute. See, now those students who have their exam tomorrow, for them, stop everything. Don't revise anything. Don't watch anything. Don't do anything, right? Okay, so all you have to do is focus on this target. That's it, right? And if I talk about most important topics, right now, what you have to do, like if you want to do anything, then what you can do, you can just go through the formulas. You can go through the volatile topics like in exception, some naming reaction, some physics formula, some maths trick, right? That you can go through. This you don't need to go through now. Naming reactions and reagents and some common trends, this you can go through right now if you want to. That too till 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. After that, don't do anything, right? Then those students who have their exam tomorrow, these things are important for you. First thing is valid ID proof, preferably Aadhaar card that you should carry. Your admit card you should carry. Just check these things. Otherwise, you will know the paper, but you will not be allowed to enter the paper, right? Report at the examination center at least 1 hour prior to the scheduled time. Slot is 9:30 to 12 noon and then 2 to 4:30. These are the two slots. Tell me in the chat box which slot you are in. Accordingly, reach, I would say, 1 or 2 hours before in the examination center, right? Then for those students who have their exam maybe in other shift, not tomorrow, right? Tomorrow evening shift also can go through this, like, and the students who have their exam in some other shift, what they can do is flashcards, your short notes, your formula sheets, use these things. No long notes. Even if you have time, don't go through any long notes, nothing. Just go through the PYQs, right? Where you will find the PYQs, I will attach my sessions in the description box. See, I have taken sessions in Jan itself, right? So it was quite just 2 months back I have taken the sessions, right? So it's not like that back that I have taken the sessions. Everything is same, the pattern is same, everything is same. So you can go through those questions, right? Those are the PYQs itself, right? So that will help you, right? And I would just say one thing, don't start anything new. Even if your exam in, let's say, ma'am, my exam is on 25th, ma'am, 26th, ma'am. Ma'am, shall I do those chapters which are not there in JEE Mains? Don't do anything. Don't do anything extra. If you want to do anything extra, go through English PYQs. Go through aptitude PYQs, right? Instead of focusing on those chapters of physics, chemistry or maths, right, which were not there in JEE Mains. If you have prepared well for JEE Mains, right, just revise JEE Mains, that's it. Nothing else. Because even if you start revising it now, it will not help you, right? But still, if you, for chemistry, I have taken sessions on January where I have taught you solid state, polymers, everything in a very short manner. So you can go through those short notes, they will help you. But otherwise, I will not advise for that, right? But still, if you're like, ma'am, I want to go through that, I have very good memory, it's your choice, right? Okay. Yes, everybody. Okay. Chalo. Uh, Let me see your chats here. Let me see your chats here. Yeah. I don't know what you guys are discussing. Vinkat is saying, Akhilesh is asking me, how do you say that 194 is a safe score? So, guys, the safe score is based on the last year ranks, right? Who got the admission, right? So, based on that, we give you the safe score based on the last year. So, this plus minus can happen here. That's why I'm saying that you should target above 194 marks here, right? So it is directly based on your last year 2025, how the last rank, what was your marks in AEEE. Based on that, we are giving you the safe score here, right? Okay, yes. So I will just for all the AEEE students, I will add in the description box, right, my AEEE videos of Jan that I already discussed. So you can just go through that. That will help you a lot, right? Okay, so all the best for all the students who have their exam. If you have any other problem related to AEEE, please do share me in the comment section. I'll definitely try to help you on that. And now I'm going to take my VIEEE session for all the VIEEE Vellore University, Vellore Institute of Technology students, right? Do join me. I'm going to teach English in today's session. So see you all in the class. Bye bye.